Hi, welcome to the Today in Film thing,
I'm James.
and I'm Dom. Today we're talking about the finale / entirety of Falcon Winter Soldier. We already did episode 4, however I forgot to upload it, so that's going to be uploaded today or something. I don't know. But yeah, James, what do you think about the entirety?
The entirety of Falcon Winter Soldier. I really like it just because it sticks to the I think had WandaVision stuck the landing better, I think we would have seen. I think WandaVision would have definitely surpassed this for me. Because WandaVision only failed on the action side, whereas I don't think Falcon Winter Soldier does.
No, I think Falcon Winter Soldier nails the action. And if you look at the finale, it doesn't actually have a huge amount.
Yeah, like
it is a lot of running around.
it's like a lot happens. It ties off pretty much every thread.
No, it does.
Yeah,
Look, compared to WandaVision, this show wraps up everything it started.
yeah,
It
because
doesn't.
it's more focused actually, which is weird. Yeah, I can't fault the finale. It's a serviceable. Could it have been monumentally better? I think yeah.
But how? But how? That's the thing. It's like I think it was great for what it was.
I think the suit. He really felt like he earned the suit, and I like how when he said like
Yeah.
Captain America, they don't make it a big moment because the big
No,
moment.
they could have wasted that. They could have tried to be like, oh, but is he Captain America?
Because the whole series has been about that, so I think we don't need to have him thinking is he Captain America.
He's accepted it by now.
He accepted it at the end of the last episode.
I mean, the suit is comic accurate, which is I'm happy to see, and I think it looks great.
Yeah,
Like I saw some people being like, it looks a bit like eh.
I can see like out from one angle it could look a bit.
But it's a real suit.
Yeah.
It's not a CGI.
I think that's where it works.
It moves and like all that as if he's wearing it because he is wearing it.
Yeah.
So like,
it's probably going to get
it's going to get a redo.
It's going to get a redo before inevitably Captain America 4, which has been confirmed now. Well, not confirmed.
Yeah.
It's definitely like it's going to happen now. Which I'm like, could it just be a series?
No, I think Captain America 4. I think realistically, like
it has to be a film.
Has to be a film.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think we have to with these shows and series. I think we have to do it where it ends, and it leads into a film.
But you'd have to watch the series to get the film.
Well, see, I said this a while back. I was initially like that. Like, I don't want these shows to be like you have to watch them. But watching them now, it's like
I see how they're going to do it.
I can see how it's like. I think they're going to do it where it's like it would help for you to watch the show.
But the film will still
just
exist.
All you need to know is Sam's Captain America,
and Endgame does that.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So it doesn't really need to.
It's more of a detour. Like the whole series is basically like a detour from Endgame, but links back to the end of Endgame where they're accepting he's Captain America. So it has the same ending. So you can not watch this and fully accept.
WandaVision is definitely murkier in like continuity.
But then we can't really even judge on that until we've seen Strange 2.
No. What I mean by that is, so the problem is, if that's set before Falcon Winter Soldier, then it's like Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness can't be before Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because it makes no sense.
And we know Spider-Man's getting a time jump from the end of Far From Home.
So it's like, what's... Like, I think that's the problem. Like, is Wanda just going to be like sitting in a cabin for like 5 years?
Honestly, probably. Not probably. I think she's definitely going to be like out on her own for a bit. I think that's what's definitely implied by the post-credit scene.
But where is Vision? No. Back to the main attraction here.
What don't you like about this series?
I don't like that we didn't get some action from, the OG.
Oh, the OG. Yeah,
the OG. I think.
Like he's ready to like. Do you think he's coming back?
Carl Lumley, fantastic actor. He clearly he clearly had some he clearly did some working out for it,
Hmm.
and so I do think he should have had some kind of action scene. Obviously, he's old, but they could have.
Even then, they make him look a bit older.
Yeah,
If you actually look at his face,
Yeah,
they've definitely put some extra skin around his eyes.
I think they could. I think he should come back for Captain America 4.
Yeah.
I think Captain America 4 should be the origin of Patriot, which is his grandson or whatever.
Mm.
And I think we should have Elijah having a fight with someone. So because look, the ending has Elijah being legitimately put out there, like he is there.
Yeah.
So
And people say that is also some people say oh, but wasn't he bitter? He hated them. Yeah, but he's sort of realizing that he's angry and he's sad about everything that was treated. He knows he cannot live the bitter old man.
no, he's what right. The thing about him is he's like, I did all that. All these people did. My brothers died, and they were never shown any respect. Whereas now they've got a bit of respect.
I know it's not even though he still has a right to be bitter because why now? Why wasn't that then? But he realised in that moment he's inspired a new Captain America, and he realised. I think people say biggest criticism is it's too political this show.
No,
it's not.
It's literally making a black man Captain America.
That's
not political.
That's not political at all.
If you think that's political, and there's an issue of what you think politics is about.
Yeah.
But look, Elijah, he's now in the public.
Yeah.
He's now known. So I think we are going to see Captain America 4, someone goes after him. Because he's an old man.
Yeah.
They might be like, oh, he's still got it pure in his veins.
No, don't. Well, it would technically.
No, think about it. You'd get an action sequence where he beats the shit out of them, and then his nephew Eli, I think it is, gets injured, and then they have to do the blood transfusion, which then actually has legitimate Patriot in the MCU.
Yeah, I think that's definitely gonna happen.
That's that's my if I was to do it, that's how I'd do it. So but that's.
I think that's the thing. It's just I really like the series, but I think I like how they was actually shown the reverse side. This is a more deconstruction. This is more of a deconstruction of superheroes than say Invincible. Because Invincible is not a deconstruction show.
No, it's not. But
just because it has blood and violence and it has the occasional F-bomb doesn't mean it's a deconstruction.
Look, John Walker
is reverse Captain America.
He's not reverse Captain America because we see from the we get shown in the last episode, he is trying to be a good person. He just goes about it the wrong way.
I like that. I get what people come to. Hang on, why are you trying to redeem this character? He's not worth. I prefer he's always making the wrong decisions, and it's the tragedy of this character and how he's clearly getting manipulated by who's the woman again?
Carly. Oh no, sorry, Madam Hydrogen.
Yeah, she's clearly getting he's clearly getting manipulated by
the suit. The US agent suit looks absolutely great though. That is a fantastic suit.
White Russell's performance got better as soon as he was allowed to become unhinged after episode 4.
Yeah, I think
how he shouts Carly Morgan's
I don't like how I don't like how people hated on him from the start.
He's very painfully mediocre.
He's painfully mediocre at the start,
and that's the point.
But he's not. He didn't deserve any hate at that point.
No.
When he killed that guy, that's when the hate was deserved.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That's when he kind of should have been hated on.
And White Russell's performance got infinitely better because once he was allowed to actually be that and do that.
Awful character.
And I don't know. I just think his performance just got infinitely better. And it's just it was actually enjoyable to watch at that point. I'm not saying it wasn't bad. It was just oh my god, now he's really going for it, and it worked because of that. I like how they actually did show that the super soldier serum was fucking with their brains. Isaiah, Carly, John.
Well, Isaiah.
That's why Sam didn't take it because he doesn't need the super soldier serum.
Well, I think it's not the super soldier serum. It's more like a
rogue.
It's not pure. Elijah has the closest
Yeah.
Sorry, Bucky has the closest,
Mm.
but Elijah probably has the closest. Actually, no, sorry, no, actually, Elijah and Bucky are probably the two closest together because they were around the same time.
Yeah.
So,
But it's clearly messed with Isaiah in some sort of way. Even then, but then like Carly and John are they are clearly off their rocker with
I mean,
the whole thing.
maybe Batroc is the next.
Oh, he's come back.
Yeah, he's not dead.
He's not dead. Yeah,
You don't kill a guy
Like
and not
that.
show his body, and
no.
then if it's the common rule of if we don't see them die, yes, we can hear a gunshot and
Yeah.
see a body fall over or whatever. But until we see he is properly dead,
Yeah.
we don't know that they didn't shoot him in the legs.
Or shoot him in here where it would knock him out.
Yeah, it just we just punctured him. But I don't think he's dead because
And here's the bigger question:
it gives him more of a vengeance towards Sharon.
Who?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
that makes a point, doesn't it? Captain America 4, Sharon Carter's like a big villain, and then you have Batroc come in and he's fighting alongside.
I do think that's probably a possibility, but is Sharon the biggest question? Is Sharon a Skrull?
No, there's no point of that. It literally makes no sense.
I understand
Look,
why,
let's put
but
it this way.
she's more interested in
If she's a Skrull, why would she want Earth
Sharon.
technology?
Yeah, why would you want to become Sharon Carter?
Yeah,
Is it easier to replace the president?
She could have become anybody.
Yeah, but she chose Sharon Carter.
So it makes no sense. I think
People say it's bad writing. Bad writing that they made Sharon Carter a villain. Yeah, she's not been seen in this world for nearly 10 years.
And she's been very bitter about it.
Yeah.
I think I like her being a villain.
Yeah.
Because it gives her. I'm not gonna it makes her character interesting. She is a boring character.
She was nobody. Like Civil War, she was I'm a Carter.
She's been that since Winter Soldier, was it?
Hmm.
She's literally just been hi, I'm here. It's like,
yeah.
Well, how about you do something that makes me think, Maria Hill so far could have been Sharon Carter.
Yeah.
And it would have been pretty good.
You could have placed all the 8 Sharon Carter scenes with Maria Hill, and it would pretty much be the same.
I'm actually annoyed that they've wasted Maria Hill.
Mm.
Sharon Carter.
Oh, she's going to be Secret Invasion, isn't she?
What, Maria Hill?
Yeah.
I think she has to be. She has to be the lead. Lead S.H.I.E.L.D. person.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, no, because Nick Fury's in it, so.
No, and what's their face? In Far From Home, Talos and his wife were Maria and
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury for the entire film.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? You could have it where Ben Mendelsohn switches between Sam and himself.
Mm.
And then it's you've got the wife, who is 90% Cobie Smulders, whatever it is. I don't know. I mean, what is it? Loki is next,
and I think that's definitely going to be more of a James Bond sort of thing, workplace comedy. That's what they're doing with that. And I don't know how that's going to
I've never heard anyone call James Bond a workplace comedy before.
No, but that's what they're doing. They're smashing those two sort of ideas together. They're going the spy route, but he's also it's a workplace comedy, like The Office.
I don't know what's going to happen with it. I don't. The funniest thing is, right?
Loki would be for the people like WandaVision.
All right. Loki, WandaVision, we were like, oh, what's going to go on? Oh, what's happening? But we had some ideas because of the stories, the comics. Then Falcon Winter Soldier, we knew what was coming. We knew it. We knew John Walker was going to become a bad guy.
Yeah.
We knew that Captain America was going to be made at the end. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
we knew it was coming. Sharon Carter's the biggest twist in that show.
Even though it's obviously set up if you paid an ounce of attention.
Yeah. I don't know how people actually went, nah, she can't be the power broker. That makes no sense.
It makes all. Isn't it when they say oh, it's bad writing? No, just because we haven't seen. Listen, can we just leave up to the assumption of the viewer? We don't have to explain every minute thing up till this point.
Look, I'm in full support of her as power broker because it makes her interesting. Mm. But Loki, we don't know what that show's going to be.
No, and that's
because people are theorising Lady Loki and Old Loki. and all this and
They're
that.
the obvious ones.
They're the obvious ones, but it's like we don't know.
We don't
I
really
mean,
know.
if anything, because all these shows are leading into something.
Yeah.
This is leading into obviously and lead into Ant-Man 3, Quantumania,
Yeah.
because I love that name, don't you?
Yeah.
But
Because
yeah,
it's Kang, isn't it? It's all
it's
the Kang
Kang.
stuff.
It's all time travel. It's all that. So it makes sense. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get almost like a proto Kang origin.
Do you think he's in it?
Well, his wife, Ramona, I think it is one of the characters in this show.
But do you think what's his face is in this? Is in Loki?
I don't know.
Because he has been cast for a while.
He's been cast for a while, so it would make sense. But it's also like I could see that being like a last episode thing,
Yeah.
or like a don't they have like this prisoner that they hint at, and it's not until the last episode they're like, oh shit, he broke out, and it's like who, and it's like, oh, it's Kang, that kind of thing. But I don't think he's going to be a big one. I do think it would make sense for Loki to be the villain. He's the hero and the villain, like
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense. But I think the biggest problem I have with this show so far, not when it started, from the trailers, it looks like it's Loki being Thor Ragnarok Loki.
Yeah.
Even though he's 2012 Avengers Loki, it's like, what?
Yeah.
He just jumped a big old thing.
Yeah. I'll never do it again. Like that is like Thor Ragnarok Loki.
Yeah, so I don't
Unless
know.
they explain that away where his consciousness is merged with the.
That would be good if they're like, we can't put you back in.
Yeah, but
But because
you're in a void, there is your soul out there, so you'll merge with your.
We're going to have to put your memories up to date.
Yeah.
Because
so you're
some
still a
stuff
variant.
happened.
You're still a variant.
It's just that for you to help us, we need to have you like
that's the only
up to date.
And knowing how much these series, Falcon and Soldier, only showed the 2 first episodes really in the trailers.
I think we are literally. Yeah, I think we're literally looking at like the first 2. I think we're going to look at all of the time variance scenes.
Yeah.
I think all those are literally the same sequence.
Yeah. The Pompeii scene,
Then the Pompeii scene, I think that'll be like the first them going out into the field.
DB Cooper.
DB Cooper, yeah.
That's an episode in itself.
No, I don't think it is, because that's nothing. That's like DB Cooper was nothing. I think that might be the first. That could be the first episode. It's like Loki just goes off on one, and they're like, "Look, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like we didn't bring you back to do this."
Yeah. So do you think it will become like a pseudo resurrection series?
I think he's coming back at the end. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're going to put him back in the timeline.
No, but
I think they're saying, look, you are
dead
because you left that timeline, and that timeline was already being fucked up by the Avengers coming back in time. We can't put you back in because it would be adding to the problem.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to keep you separate for now. But he's gonna obviously have his own agenda in this series. He's gonna try and break out.
See, the thing is, right, the reason they have to get him up to date is Thanos.
Yeah.
He's working for Thanos in the Avengers.
And if he's working with time travel, he has to get like sort of caught up anyway.
Yeah, so he's going to get caught up. He's going to be told, yeah, Thanos snapped your neck, mate. And he'd be like, oh, well, okay then. Guess I'm not doing that then. And he might be able to, maybe he is seeing his future, our past, his future. And like, going, oh, okay. Like I kind of got a redemption.
And you already know Thanos, so.
He already knows Thanos. So he doesn't have to be like, who the hell's that guy?
He's someone who can actually have a cameo in this.
The death scene. I think we're going to have reused footage in this film.
100%.
Like they're viewing it on. Is this the film where we get the first hints at the multiverse? Like reused footage from like the 80s Captain America film. Stuff like that. Just some old Roger Corman's Fantastic Four, stuff like that. Yeah, crazy, like, old, just like, yeah, that's an alternate universe out there.
They're definitely going to alternate universe all those. I think those films are definitely going to be alt universe.
having watched Roger Corman's Fantastic Four, I would happily see that in canon. It's so dumb, but it's good, man.
So, Falcon with Soldier.
Falcon and Soldier. It's a good show.
It's a
I
good
would
show.
recommend it. I'll watch it.
I mean, it finally confirms. I think it says like Steve's gone. I like it.
Steve's gone. He's not coming back because he doesn't need to.
No, his story is done. Like, it's like, and they don't even confirm if he's dead or he just went off.
He's out of the picture as far as
Yeah.
as far as anyone gives a crap. He's out of the picture. He's gone.
And I think he should stay like that.
Yeah.
Like, he has no reason to come back now.
He shouldn't come back because that's dumb.
Unless he reveals he's got a gravestone at like Sam's house.
All right then. Yeah. Final bit of Captain America 4. Have a funeral or
Yeah.
gravestone scene.
But even then, I think saying he's gone is just enough. You don't need to like.
You don't need to kill him off because he's Captain America. He might be able to live for a good few years.
Yeah, he might look older.
He looks old.
He might look like Joe Biden, but
look, he looks ancient, but he could be. He could have a good 30 years left in him.
Yeah, so he has to go off.
So it's like he has to just bugger off and
live out his days.
But anyway, that'll do it. Today and Film is back next week or this week. I don't know when we're going to do it. I don't know what film we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. I'm going to work that out. See you when that happens.
Bye.